Hello, welcome back to another video. And really quickly, I just want to talk about respecting people and their differences and just what I have come to understand about people just being different and having different opinions and just different ways of seeing life. You know, I used to feel like when somebody had a different opinion of me or just a different way of thinking, it was some type of opposition or some type of tension. But as I've gotten older and I've gotten more comfortable in my skin, I fully have understood that no, there is no tension. Of course, it comes with the maturity of the person. If you're immature, you're going to see people opposing you as having some animosity or negative intent, and that's very low vibrational and immature to have that thought process, because at the end of the day, people having different opinions is very okay. It is okay. And why is it okay? It's okay because we all have different perspectives of life. We all have a perspective of life based off of how we grew up and based off of how the world experiences us and how we react to the world. All of that. So my personal perspective is unique to me and my experiences in life. And my personal perspective is not wrong. It's just my perspective. I respect other people's perspectives and how they see things because they have their perspective based off how they grew up and the things that they've encountered during life. And I'm saying all that to say is, just because somebody have an opinion or a perspective different than yours does not mean that it's wrong. It's their perspective. There's things that could be right or wrong, or there's things that you could not agree with. That's okay too. You don't have to agree with everything. And just because you don't agree with somebody or you don't agree with something doesn't mean there is a problem. It does not mean there's a problem. People's thoughts and opinions are simply just thoughts and opinions. Facts are facts. I could think the freaking sky is blue. I could think the sky is freaking turquoise. And somebody could be like, oh, I think the sky is blue. So, okay, I respect that you think the sky is blue. But I think it's turquoise. But what is the facts? That's what separates people's thoughts or people's opinions and different ways of thinking and their perspectives. Facts. Facts are what never lies. Facts are what never lies. So when something is a fact, it's a fact. And that's where you meet in the middle with the differing perspectives, because this is the fact. This is scientifically proven. This is just how it is, whether we want to believe it or not. No matter what we think, this is just what the fact is. But people's differing opinions is just a different opinion. That's it. There's nothing to overanalyze it. There's nothing, as long as you, in my eyes, as long as the person is respected for their opinion and you don't look at them any differently for having that opinion and is able to be communicated in a way that's not insensitive, I don't see the issue. And that's just the point that I'm at, especially, like, I don't really care. I don't care if you have a different opinion. That's just your opinion, and your opinion is completely valid because that's how you experience life. However, my opinion is also valid, and as long as those two things can be respected, in my eyes, there is a lot more harmony that can be brought in this world. But people don't like to agree to disagree. For some reason, people just want to be right. People just have this look or they have this snapshot that their perspective is just the right way. Those types of people I stay away from and I don't deal with. I'm not dealing with you if you don't have the capacity to understand that. Yeah, your perspective. So my perspective is my perspective. My perspective could be wrong, quote unquote. I guess it could be wrong to somebody, or somebody could think it's wrong, but it's my perspective. Unless it's something that can be proven, it's not wrong. And again, human beings are very nuanced. Situations are very nuanced and complex. So at the end of the day, I just really want people, and I'm talking about this because I see so many things on social media. People constantly argue about what is right, what is wrong, what you should be doing. Like, there's so many people that argue on social media, and to me, it's just like, it's so pointless. Like, we can have a conversation and discussion about disagreeing, but it's like, people just like to stamp it down and put the hammer down. Like, this is a fact. Oh, you're wrong. People are constantly looking for a got you moment when the gag is there's no got you moment. But thank you for watching. I will talk to y'all later.